G'day everyone, just doing a video on the old 1952 Ford Prefect. Someone asked in the last video about the rims. I'll probably do them for around about $250 each, unless you provide the rims and stuff and clean them up, and then they'll be cheaper. But you can do them yourself easy. You just grind off the rivets and press out the centre or cut the rim, but when you cut the rim, watch out because it's under pressure, so it'll ping apart. And then you just grind out the insides of the rim you want to use and use a dial gauge, and you can either set it up in the lathe or do it on the vehicle. So you just get a magnetic gauge and you just sit there and put it up against the rim and make sure it's perfectly running true and the right offset for what you want, and you'll just weld it in where you need. So it's pretty straightforward, but only if you've got the gear regularly. And I can't reply to the guy that wanted them because I have to download Studio to do it and I can't because my phone's too old. But anyway, here's the motor. I've put a flat slide 32mm carby on it and converted it from mechanical throttle linkage to cable. So I've had to extend it out a bit so it bottoms out the pedal before it bottoms out the cable, so I don't break my cable I made. So I made all the linkages and the pivot piece. I just need to put in a shorter bolt. And works really well. I just need to muck around with the pilot jet a bit more. But yeah, it works great. And then I've converted it to a pod filter in the front there. Just the pipe that comes around. And it gets, the manifold even condensates up because it gets so cold. That's a good sign of get some grunt out of it. So I've still got a long list to do, but getting there. Pop the fuel flap there. So that works all good, nice and choice. I just need to replace the hose in the bottom there with a proper fuel hose. I've only got a silicone one in there at the moment, and just bolt on the top. So I made all of that, the hinges and everything. That was pretty time consuming, figuring it out so it doesn't come back and hit the body, but that works good. The button under the dash, and the lights and everything all work now when it's converted to LED. Even indicators, trafficators converted to LED and still work great. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll do another 1 minute running. It runs, I've just got a vacuum leak that I've got to try and sort out, and that'll make my wipers work again. So I've just got to find where it's got its leak and go from there. Thanks for watching.